I was born into a Unitarian church where many of my role models were those who immersed themselves in working for social justice. This included my own parents. They weren't always the movers and the shakers, but they were sometimes the foot soldiers, and that was just as important. And I grew up watching them bear witness to those situations where something was not just or fair. Back then, the UU principles and purposes that we recognize now had not been articulated, but I think the actions of those I grew up with embodied what we say now. And it's probably worth reciting what those are, and not all of them relate, but there are these simple, I think there are 5 of them I pulled out that I think do fit. And then I've added a little language that adds what I think it means. So we have the inherent worth and dignity of every person. And that is, each of us has a right to access the best of the human condition. There's justice, equity, and compassion in human relations. That means that we treat each other as we would be treated in all interactions. And there's the right of the conscience and the use of the democratic process within our congregations and in society at large. And that means that the access to the vote should be open to all without conditions, because the outcomes of those votes affect us all. And then there's the goal of world community with peace, liberty, and justice for all. This means that these principles do not depend on where you were born in this world. And then finally, there's the respect for the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part. And that is, no organism lives in isolation, and the health of one depends on the health of all. If we truly believe that they are worth striving for, that these principles mean something to us, then I think we should be compelled into some kind of action. And it doesn't always have to be great acts. And there are many different areas embodied in all of this when we can direct our actions. But I think the essence of this is that as a Unitarian Universalist, we are compelled to working for some area of social justice, because it's an integral part of who we are and what we believe should be available to all humans in this world.